it's Tim over at Artisans 24 Studios, T-Max. Hey, what I'm going to do is just kind of go through I don't know if it's a tech tip or whatever, but what I've found to make it a little easier when you're trying to make everything, your flower Mother Nature, is I want to use some brown pastel, and I want to take the stigma, and I don't want it all green. I want it a mixture of different colors, and I wanted to go with brown. So what I did before I took it off the mat is I went ahead and took the stigma, the legs to the stigma and stuff, and I took brown pastel and just kind of just put it on the stems of the, I should say, of the stigma. And I don't want to cover up the green, as you can see, because the green I want, and I'll show you on what it looks like after I'm done. Kind of made two sets of these to where you can kind of see it. I won't pull these off the mat because I already did that for you, but just wanted to kind of show you. You're taking that, you're just painting this, I'm going to call them the stems to the stigma, and then once it's done, taking the paper, taking all the paper off the mat and stuff. So here what I have is a stigma, and I got the brown stems of the stigma, PanPastil in brown. And again, it's just to make it look a little more Mother Nature type colors. But once you pull these off, and I'll get my Abby Kirsten's mat out and I'll show you what I'm talking about, is it'll make it more in tune as a Mother Nature type look. So you got that pulled off. Move this aside, and I'll get the mat out, and I'll take one of her rolling tools, which I already got laid out here. I have the flowers too, what I'm going to put it in. You can kind of see the petals of the flower. You can see, I looked at, when I cut these out the first time, I looked at it and it's like, it's all green, and I didn't feel that was Mother Nature, so I wanted to add some color to these. And sure enough, I went ahead and did that in brown. This is a pretty big stigma. So what I do next then is I take the stigma and then roll them out to where it kind of makes the stigma stand out like it is a Mother Nature type thing. You kind of see it, and then I'll, obviously take the center up now as it crawls up and kind of stands up. I'll take the next one. This flower calls for 3 of them. And you can get this flower off Creative Fabrica. And I'll put the links below and who it's from, and then there's that. And I'll glue these. I won't hot glue these together, and the reason being is because it'll have too much hot glue strings and stuff in them. So I'll use my white glue. That way I can kind of position where I want each one of the stigmas to be. So I'll take that off the mat. And I'll get my white glue out. Hopefully it's ready to go. I didn't open this up yet. Yep, it's ready to go. So I'll put my first dot of glue right there, and oops, a little too much. So I'll take a little out. Put that there. And then again, you want to alternate the stigma. And that way you can kind of see, make sure it's nice and center in that first dot. And that's why I say if you used hot glue, it would stick too fast, and you wouldn't have the ability to move it around as much. So I'll put a little glue right there. That's good enough. And then, as you can see, I want to put the long one right in here. You can kind of see it gives it more of a 3D effect to it. You can kind of see it when it's put together, but you get the brown in there and stuff to where it really adds flavor to it and stuff. Then I'll take the petals of the flower. I'll go ahead and show you on how I do all that. So I'll let this dry a little bit because I want to kind of form that up. So we'll get this here, get this all lined up here. I always do the petals like this to wrinkle them up. And that way it looks more Mother Nature stuff. And that's, I'm going to use this as my bottom one, so I won't put the rolling tool in the center yet. I'll probably do it on this one just a little. So again, take your ball and just go a little, you want to bring them up just a hair. You don't want to bring them up too much. I'll set that aside. And then this one here, obviously, this is your last petal go on top of the second middle petal, so I want to kind of bring that up a little bit more. As you can see, it shot right up. So on this, let's move the mat out of the way so we don't get it all gluey. And we'll take a little hot glue to the first one, that's the first petal, and just a little quick dab. And I didn't get this one warmed up. There's one there. Like that. So I'm going to take this one. Yeah, that's this one here. Again, alternate the petals. Make sure you're in the center of it. Right there. And then this one here and the last one. A little hot glue, a little dot. And then, again, you're just centering it all up there. Now you got your flower made, and again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the center and then make an OK sign on your fingers and kind of train the stigma to stay up a little. And then we're going to put that right in the center just like that. And then you'll have your completed flower just like that. And then instead of just really bright green that you see in there, now you see a little brown mixture, you know, inside the stigma to where it looks more Mother Nature type thing. So that's the flower I want to go with on another build of mine. I'll put the links below where you can get this at Creative Fabrica. You can train these up, you know, to stand them up a little bit more. You know, you can kind of blend some in, just a lot, whatever. But it kind of gives a little more flavor to the flower, and more Mother Nature, and that's what I kind of aim for, is the Mother Nature as best as I can, and go from there. But I think it just looks a lot better than just a green stigma, just plain green like that. I'm taking, you know, adding some brown to the middle, but there's, you can kind of see it there. And that little tech tip, I don't know if you want to call that or not, but in my class you would have seen this done anyway, but I want to just put this out public wise, and that way you kind of see it. I don't even know what class this is assigned to yet, so just kind of go from there. Enjoy, and whenever you need anything, give me a buzz or what have you, or join my classes. Got that special going on, but that's what it looks like. So have a good day, and happy holidays too. It's the holiday season, so let's have some fun and enjoy Turkey Thanksgiving week. All right, thanks, bye.